Howdy, friends. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Web3Apps March. I'm super excited to see you all today, and we are going to have a lot of fun. So, let us just wait for a minute or so for all the friends to join in, and then we'll get started with all the event details, everything that you need to know for this weekend, and a lot more. Great to see people from all part of the world. So we have people from US, the UK, India, Canada, a lot of people, and we also have Way. We have a lot of friends. Hello, everyone. Hi. Great to have you all at the hackathon. All right, so let me quickly pull up my screen. Yeah, I hope that you can see the screen. So without any further ado, let's get started with Web3 apps. So, hi everyone. Once again, I'm Sagar and I am a coach here at Major League Hacking. Professionally, I work for a DevOps company. So, anything related to cloud, DevOps, Dockers, and all those things. So, I'm here for that. And I'm also super excited to coach at Hackbite next weekend. So, that is happening at Jabalpur in India. So, super excited for that. And you can also connect with me on my Twitter and Instagram. And if you are a hackathon lover or just want to get in touch for anything tech related or even non-tech, then yeah, I'm more than happy to be friend with you all. So right now, you all are at hosted by MLS Hackathon, and we host such hackathons every single weekend to make sure that you always have that opportunity to participate at the MLS hackathons, whether it is digital or the hackathon partner event that we do physically as well. So we host such hackathons every weekend, and we are super excited to have you here as well. So each of our event, especially the digital events like this, they do have some specific theme, but please note that that is only there for inspiration. So it's not mandatory for you to follow along, but we highly encourage you to stick to the theme because that provides you with a lot of resources as well as a lot of tools that we provide you. I'll be talking about those later as well. So yeah, that is just for the inspiration. So just note that even if you do not stick with them, it's totally fine. So once again, welcome everyone to Web3 Apps. And this weekend, irrespective of wherever you are joining from whatever part of the world, and irrespective of your background, we welcome you at this event. This event is for everyone. And again, we invite you this weekend specially to learn about different Web3 technologies and experiment with blockchain and all the benefits that Web3 offers. So we are going to provide you a lot of resources and guidance as well to get you along the way, and we invite you to experiment more with Web3. And I'm super excited to see what you build this weekend. Again, work together in this weekend with everyone else in your team as well. And even if you could not find your team, we do have some dedicated channels, which again, I'll be talking later in this ceremony on how you can find your teammates. And again, please feel free to build whatever that makes you happy or whatever you think is useful. We do not have a specific problem statement, so you can work on whatever you think is a cool project for you, depending on your expertise or your desires. So focus on making friends, having fun. We do have a lot of amazing sessions as well. So make sure you network with other people. And I feel that the most important part of hackathon is to have fun, right? So yeah, please make sure you have fun as well. Cool. So starting right now, all the MLHers are online at all hours. So 24 by 7, there will be some or the other MLHer who is there available for you to help you do your project, get some mentorship, guidance, and everything that you need to successfully build a project at this weekend. So you can find them on the Discord server, and you can come up and access anything. So it could be a question, it could be a concern, it could be something about our sponsor technology, it could be something regarding the idea. So just come up with anything that you need, or just even to chat and hang out. We are always there for you to help you out. And please use the active MLHers tag on Discord to send us your questions so that we get notified whenever you need any help, or we just get that attention quickly. So please make sure to tag the active MLHers specifically and not the general MLHer role. Please keep that in mind. We do have a separate role for MLHers. So instead of that, I would highly encourage you to use the active MLHers so that we get the notification instantly and can reach out to you. Uh, so all the MLHers we're working this weekend, so that includes myself, and we also have Way and Alberto from our US Apache side. So they will also be active in their respective specific time zones. So quickly after the opening ceremony, you will be seeing we doing the Soroban Quest mini event as well. So super excited to work with all these amazing coaches as well. And we are there to help you out. Again, for the folks who are not aware about the Major League Hacking and what we do, so we are the global hacker community, and we're now a family of more than 625,000 folks just like you. So we are a family of hackers, and we do a lot of events. We do a lot of global hack weeks. So those are our digital week-long events as well. We support university student hackathons as well. So yeah, now we are a global community, and by being a part of one of these initiatives that we do, such like the Web3 apps or the member events, then you are already winning some community point for your specific community and your university. So make sure that you invite your friends along to participate in more MLS events and initiatives so that you get more points for your community. And at the end of every hackathon season, we showcase or we present the leaderboard scores, and the top teams also wins the title for that specific season. So make sure that you and you as well as your friends in the community also participate in more MLS events. Uh, and we do also, like I already briefly mentioned earlier, we run a week-long version of, I would not say a hackathon, but that is more sort of a week-long series of events and sessions where you get to learn about a lot of cool things. So the Global Hack Week, we run them once per month, but that spans across a week. And these are specifically aligned to some specific domains. So the upcoming one is based on APIs. So in that month, in the first week of April, you will be learning a lot about APIs. So it covers a range of diverse topics from the beginner to the expert level. So you get to learn a lot about APIs, play some games, and do amazing challenges and workshops as well. So make sure you register for this event, because this is not a hackathon, so you do not need to compete with other people as well. It's a lot of fun. So I would highly recommend you to check out Global Hack Week as well. For all the information, please visit gsw.mls.io and you will get all the details. So make sure you register for that. So now let us talk what exactly is happening at Web3 Apps. So thanks, Wei, for putting up the link as well. So for Web3 Apps, let me quickly, I guess I'm having some cursor error, so not a worry. So the next 48 hours, so it is jam-packed with a lot of activities for you, and you can use this time to learn new things, learn about Web3, learn about blockchain, some of our partner technologies, and just build projects. And at the same time, you can make friends and share your projects with each other to make sure that you have that collaborative learning environment, right? So that is we have for you all. Again, we have a lot of mini events to make you get that much needed break from your regular coding period. So we want to make sure that this event is not just a regular hackathon. We want to make sure that you get that best possible experience. So we have a lot of fun activities and learning sessions and mini events planned out for you all. So join us for the one that is friendly to your specific time zone, because we do have a lot of them, and you are not required, or it's not compulsion to join all of them. So I did see a lot of these questions in the Discord chats as well. So you can just join the ones that is more suitable to your time zone. So folks from the APAC region, so they can join the ones that are in the daytime or in the morning time. So specifically for the US folks, they can join the ones in your own preferred time zone as well. So just we have divided the events accordingly, and you can just join the one that suits your schedule. So that was about the mini event time schedule. So talking about the mini event, so first we have the Soroban Quest mini event. So that is going to happen right after the opening ceremony, and it is going to be held by Wei. So, and he's our friendly MLS coach, and he will be running this special event where you get to learn about Soroban and especially learn about how you can build and deploy smart contracts, right? So those things are a sort of a buzzword and a new thing in the blockchain space. So you'll get to learn how exactly you can write your first smart contracts with the help of Soroban. You also get to win some prizes as well in the raffle that we will be doing at the end of the mini event. So it's a really fun mini event, and I'm sure it's going to be great. So make sure you join that as well. And we just have the RSVP link as well. So make sure you also register to individual mini events as well. So apart from the check-in for the hackathon, you can also check in for the individual mini events. So I would highly encourage you to do that as well. So thanks way again for reminding that to me and to everyone else. Okay. So talking about the next event, let me quickly minimize that. So the next is the ideation workshop. So in this mini event, you will get to brainstorm a lot of ideas. So if you're wondering if idea A is better or idea 2 is better, or if you just don't have any ideas at the moment, then our MLHers will be able to help you come up with some cool ideas for your event. So if you're just having problems or just want to validate your ideas, then this is a great session to attend. So that is happening at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, and or for the folks in the APAC region, that's gonna be 12 a.m. Indian Standard Time on Friday. So that is for the ideation workshop. Next up, we have the mentorship session. So I'll be running this tomorrow, and that will be on 3 p.m. Indian Standard Time and 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time. So if you are facing any sort of problems implementing your projects or just want to um, prioritize the things that you are doing, just get any sort of mentorship regarding your project, or to want to learn, if you want to learn more about MLS and the things that we do over here, or just a mentorship about any career advice or anything in general, or even DevOps if you want, then this is going to be a great one. So make sure you join this if you are going to learn new things. So that is going to be at 3 p.m. Like I said, we also have again a really cool word game. So that's going to be a word search game, and that the challenge is basically to find the words from the grid. I'm sure that you must have played some or the other version of this game as well. So that's going to be tomorrow as well at 8 a.m. Pacific time and 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Again, if you could not join the mentorship session one, or if you want to join another mentorship session, then we also have the second mentorship session that's going to be on 5:30 p.m. Eastern, the Pacific time, and 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So that's are the mini events that we are running this weekend. Again, most of these mini events will specifically held on Discord. So talking about the Discord, so all the things that is going to happen this weekend, the communications, the announcements, and everything will be happening on the MLS community Discord. So if you haven't already joined the MLS community Discord, now is the time to join that. And you can join them simply by going to discord.mls.io. And once you join the server, uh, under the channels and roles category, you can select the Web3 apps as the event that you are participating. So once you select the event that you're participating under the channels and roles category, you will be able to see all the channels for this specific weekend. So for the general channels, you will be able to see them right away after you join the Discord server and agree to the rules. But to see the channels specifically made for Web3 apps, you need to go to the channels and roles category and then head over to the Web3 apps specific button. So once you do that, then you will be able to see the channels as you would get the Web3 apps role. So that is super important and crucial, and I get that questions a lot. So once you have that, you will be able to do everything. You can chat with other hackers, you can chat with us, you can get announcements, and do not miss any other important information. So make sure that you are active on Discord. Again, feel free to tag us as active MLTers role to send us any questions that you may have, and let us know as well. So apart from the questions, so we also want you to send some swags after the event as well. So make sure that you update your address as well. So hackp.ac/address, make sure that you send us that address. And to be eligible to win some swag at this event, so you need to follow a couple of different steps. So first, like I assume that most of you have already registered for this event as you're watching the opening ceremony, but still, if you have not, then there is still some time. So you can go out to hackp.ac/web3apps and register for this event. So the first step is to register for the event. And the next step would be to check into the event. So starting right now, you can check into the event as well. So hackp.ac/web3apps check-in. So by going here, you can check into the event. So once you register and then you check in, and the final thing, like I said in the beginning, you need to also send us your address at hackp.ac/address. So once you do all of this, then you complete the project. So once you do all of that, we will be able to send you some stickers, some postcards, and anything that else we may have. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. So talking about all the different tools, they're available this weekend, and all the sponsor prizes that we bring along. So first we have the best domain name from GoDaddy. So if you are looking for any domain for your project, so most of you are going to be building some cool projects with some cool name, then definitely the GoDaddy would be a very helpful tool for you. You can get a free domain at tech.study. So you can just go to tech.study and type your domain that you want to buy or claim, then you will be able to get the domain. So during the checkout, you will be able to enter a coupon code. So you need to enter the MLS AP3 APP. So I'll also be posting this code on the Discord server, so you don't need to worry about that. So once you enter this code, your checkout total will be 0, and you will be able to claim a free domain. So that's from our GoDaddy. The next we have for any people who want to use any sort of database in your project. So MongoDB is a great NoSQL database. So especially if you are trying to create CRUD applications or anything that is more JavaScript friendly, or even if not, so if you're looking for a really scalable and free database on the cloud, then MongoDB Atlas is a great way to go. That you would get a free database on the clouds, and that is running up and fine every time. So no credit card is also required, so make sure that you utilize this benefit as well. So hackp.ac/mongodb is the link where you can find all the information, and by winning this award, you can also win a M5 Go starter kit. So yeah, that was about MongoDB, and along with them, we also have some awesome Web3 partners with us too this weekend, namely the Starknet and the Flow. So you can learn all about our Web3 partners by visiting the link hack.mlx.io/web3. I could see some questions in the chat as well, so feel free to keep the questions coming up, because I would be answering all of that at the end of this opening ceremony. So you can mention all your questions, and I can also see Wei helping me answer all these questions right now as well. So thanks again, Wei, for answering this question. But yeah, keep them coming up, and I will be answering anything that's remaining at the end. So talking about Web3 partners and the prizes that we have. So we have Flow. So Flow is a really cool blockchain technology where you can build Web3 apps. It's useful for creating transactions as well, for deploying your application, building a web app, and all those things. So Flow is a multi-purpose DevOps tool, I would say, and you can deploy your project to Flow in their testnet environment. And the best project would be able to win the $200 in Flow token as well. And you'd also get a sponsored to get ticket to one of the Flow Web3 events. So that's on top of that. So all the information is available on hackp.ac/flow, and they also have some really cool starter guides. So you can find information about how you can get started to use Flow in your project as well. So those are very beginner friendly one. So if you are trying to learn into blockchain and get started with Web3, then this is a great resource, and I would highly recommend you to check this out. Apart from that, we also have Starknet, and Starknet is more on the Ethereum side. So if you are trying to build your applications on top of Ethereum blockchain, then this is your stack that you would want to choose, and you could win some Starknet care package by deploying and making the best use of Starknet. You could also deploy your smart contracts in Starknet. So that's thing. It's a second version of the Stellar. So yeah, make sure that you use this Starknet for your products as well. Apart from that, we have some other prizes as well. So like I said, these are the sponsor prize. So the best use of Starknet, the best domain name, the best use of Flow, and the best use of MongoDB. But we do have something more for you all as well. So for all the folks who want more prizes, we do have some for you as well. So first one is the best beginners hack, and this is for everyone, all the beginners, and to encourage all the beginners to submit projects and participate in a lot more MLS hackathons. So the only eligibility criteria is that 50% of your team members need to be participating for the first time in a hackathon. So if that's the case, then please feel free to submit your project, whatever the idea may be or how much you have progressed. We are super excited to see your project, and you could be eligible to win the best beginners hack. And we also have the Wave3 in security prize. So if you are trying to build your project in with a mission to create a safer world. So it could be in terms of digital security, or even in terms of physical security, creating a safe space for everyone around. So you could use Web3 in that, and that would make you eligible to win the Web3 in security prize. And talking about the prizes exactly, so the best beginners we have some cool wireless earphones for each of the team members. And for the Web3 in security, we have some amazing travel bags. So yeah, make sure to check these categories as well, and do opt in for them when you are submitting your project in that post. Make sure that if you fall under this category, or if you want to uh, post your submission for that, then make sure that you check these boxes when you submit the project. Awesome. So talking about everything else that is going on this weekend apart from the prizes, so we have MLS fellowship. So that's our 12-week long internship alternative program. So if you want to work on some really cool open source projects, those are the real world projects that is doing something great in a production label, then you can check out this program. It's an amazing program, and the next summer program begins on May 29th. So make sure you hurry up and sign up for this program, especially if you want to develop that core tech competency skill along with some other soft skills. Then this is a great way, and you would also get to work with companies and projects from Meta, from Google, and all those things. And you also get to build a lot of wonderful network by meeting a lot of amazing folks. And on top of that, you would also get a stipend. So make sure you check out the fellowship details on hackp.ac/MLS fellowship. And if you have any questions regarding fellowship, you can ask them in the Ask Fellowship channel. So in the MLS community Discord, we do have a separate channel for fellowship where you can ask a lot of questions. So make sure you post your questions there. And if you are wondering what else would you need this weekend to be successful, so the most important thing and the most crucial thing is that we just want you to submit a demo. So uh, regardless of you might think that this is not a cool project, or this might be not up to the mark, I'm still struggling. So not those things come secondary and tertiary. We just want you to submit whatever you have built, all the effort that you have put, regardless of the outcome. We just want to see your idea and the effort that you have put in. So we want to submit your project. So show off what you have built regardless of progress. Please do not just keep your project in progress. So once the deadline approaches, make sure you actually hit that submit button by summing up all the details, because we do not want your effort to get wasted, right? We want the effort to be seen by us and by the all the hackers and the hacker community, right? So by submitting your project, you would also get this awesome iDemo stickers. So this is a one that is specifically customized for Web3 apps. So you will also be getting this iDemo sticker if you successfully submit your project on their post before the deadline. So you can earn them by demoing your project. And now you may ask, how can you create a great demo, right? So we do have a couple of tips that I want to give you all as well. And talking about the tips, so first tip is that please make sure that you actually create a demo video. So we require you to create a demo video of under 2 minutes. So make sure you also respect the time limit, and just show us what you have built. So instead of creating slides, or investing a lot of time in creating the designs for your slides, we want you to actually show us the project that you have built. So talk about the project itself, whether it be a screen recording or a phone camera footage. If it's, let's say, a hardware project, you can record that from your phone as well, and just explain what you have built, why you have built it, what's the purpose, and who is it for, right? So we just want to see what you have built and how it can be helpful for the larger community, right? So we just want to see what you have built. So instead, show us that instead of a bunch of slides. But yeah, you can also use slides, but I would highly recommend you to show us the actual thing that you have built. And the second most important thing I would say is to make sure you actually submit all your code or you host your project code in GitHub or any sort of Git repository online. And also make sure that the Git repository visibility is set to public, because I have seen a lot of time hackers actually create repository in GitHub, but they forgot to change the visibility from private to public during submission. So either make it public from the beginning itself, or at least before the submission. I would highly recommend you to make sure the repo is public. Otherwise, we would not be able to judge your project, because we would not be able to see your code at all. So yeah, I would highly recommend you to do this as well. Do not forget about that. And the most important thing is to submit the project by the deadline. So the deadline is 10 a.m. Time on Sunday. You can find the exact deadline according to your time zone on dev post. So if you log in to dev post, it will show you the exact amount of hours and time that is left for you to submit your project. So if you want to get a specific one, you can check out our full schedule, or log into dev post and see over there as well. So that is about the deadline. But on a serious note, MLS hackathons are a safe space for everyone, and we all want to respect you to respect the MLS code of conduct. So by participating in Web3 apps March or any MLS member event, for to say you are agreeing to the MLS code of conduct, and we want you to be respectful towards our no hatred, no harassment, or any sort of those things will be tolerated. And if you feel unsafe at any point of time, if you feel that something bad or any sort of misconduct it happening, then immediately report to us at incidents at mls.io. So that's our email link. You can also directly reach out to all the active mlsers, so you can tag the active mlsers, and um, we will be able to reach out to you and get the details in a private message if you want. And also I will be sharing the phone numbers in the Discord server, so you can directly call our incidents line as well. That will be running up and online for all the hours as well. So make sure that you reach out to us. So just to be clear, we want the hackathon to be safe and a joyful space for everyone. Yeah. So that's about the code of conduct. And again, I want you all to keep in touch. So you can follow MLS on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We are also on LinkedIn. So make sure you are following us so that we can post you regular updates, and we can also interact with you by that. And let us know what you're doing this weekend. So if you want to tweet something, if you want to post something, your stories, your post, then you please make sure to use the hashtag Web3Apps hashtag, and also tag us at ML Hacks, and we would love to repost or share those stories with everyone else, and we'd also know what you are doing. So make sure you share what you have built, what are the projects, or if you are having any sort of fun, then we would love to know about that as well. Again, my advice for you all is to team up and have fun. So I am sure most of you already have your team, but even for those folks who do not have the team, we have a dedicated hashtag team building channel. So over on the Discord, you will be able to see the team building channel for Web3 apps, and over there you can introduce yourself. You can say what sort of project you want to work on, or if you are someone who is actually looking for other teammates, you have a team, let's say of 3 members, and you're looking for one more team, you can say that we have a team of 3 and we are looking for some additional member, let's say who specialize or who wants to work on front end. Then the people who are actually looking for team would be able to join you. So just introduce yourself and mention whether actually you are looking for a team or you're looking for a teammate. Then the people would be able to jump in and help you out as well. And we see a lot of useful connections made from MLS hackathons, and that extended beyond MLS hackathons as well, and they become real friends. So make sure to utilize the team building channel and form a global network of teams as well. So if you want that, so that is possible. So the let's hackathon time officially for the Web3 Apps March begins now. So you can start working on your project and do all the wonders that you will be doing this weekend for the next 48 hours. So we are super excited to have you here again for all the questions, concerns. We are starting the live Q&A right now. So I'll be here for next 5 minutes or so, and I'll be answering all your questions. So let us just see through the chat if we have all the questions already. And if you already have some more questions, then feel free to post them in the chat and I will be answering them live right now. All right, so let me check the questions. All right. Again, we had some question about the time zone for different mini events that we will have this in event. So you will be able to find them in the MLS event page for this hackathon, and also in the Discord, we'll be making regular announcement before the event as well. So you will get notification in 2 way. But if you want to be sure, then you can check out the full schedule as well. So uh, let me quickly give the schedule for you all. All right, so that will be Web3 apps. All right, so you can check the full schedule in this specific link as well. Oh, we already have some other folks answering that as well. So cool. So that is about the time. I hope that answers your questions about the time zone thing. All right, so again, we have some questions about the Discord link. So you can go to mls.discord. So thanks. I am not sure how to pronounce, but Arnav for answering this. So mls.discord.io. So that is where you will be able to sign up for the MLS Discord community server. So make sure you sign up for that. Again, if I can see anything else, uh, yeah, like I said, if you want to receive the prize, you can provide your address, but that is an optional thing. So if you want to receive the postcards, the stickers, and the ID mode sticker, we would need your address. And otherwise, apart from that, if you for some reason do not want to share your address, then that's totally fine as well. uh, all right. Mm, s- let's see if we have some other questions. Yeah, like we mentioned, we for the Starknet, we also that also includes a free ticket to a Web3 conference by Starknet. So on top of the other prize, you also get this amazing prize to travel and to go to their event. So for the GoDaddy code, I have already posted this on the announcement of the Web3 apps channel. So please make sure you go over there and check that out. And you can also find that in the recording of this opening ceremony. So I will be sharing that as well. So that is the about the GoDaddy code. Let us see what else do we have. So the next question is from Louise Mike. So do you have to be in a team to do this? Uh, Not technically. You can totally work solo and submit your project alone as well. But we would highly recommend you to form a team because in my experience and in general, I see that people do some amazing wonders when they are actually in a team. So that collective ideas, the effort that all the team put in, and the connections that you make makes the hackathon project and the overall experience a lot more fun and enjoyable. So make sure to have a team if you can. Use the team building channel, use the voice channels that we have on all these mini events that we will be running to at least find a teammate. But if you do not want to for some reason, then yeah, you can technically submit a project alone as well. But yeah, like I said, it's highly recommended to form a team. All right. Okay, so yeah, this might be a better okay, so the question is, where should we deploy our application? Should it be on Flow or something else? So that depends on the type of project that you're doing. So let's say if you are not using Flow, then it's totally fine to just create a local project, or and show us the recording. If you want to deploy it to some other hosting provider, so if it's a web app, you could deploy it to some other things like Vercel or Netlify or any other thing that suits you, right? But if you are, let's say, using our particular specific sponsor track, so let's say in this case you mentioned about Flow, right? So they do have their own platform for hosting their applications. So in that case, we would highly recommend you to use their own platform. But again, like I said, that's optional step. So if you are using the specific tech, then it's recommended. Else you can use any sort of hosting or deploying platform that you want. Again, it's not mandatory though. uh, Beginners. So we do have some question about fellowship on how to have bigger chances, but again, this question is more suited for our fellowship team. So we have a dedicated team who will be able to answer you better on this case. So we have a dedicated full timers who will be able to answer this. And I cannot comment on your specific chances because that is a completely subjective thing and it depends on your individual profile. So I would highly recommend you to ask this question on the Ask Fellowship channel or email directly to our fellowship team, and they will be able to help you out on this. I hope that answers your question. We have some question. Can we do both, like a video and a PPT? Technically, yes, but we want the video to be under 2 minutes. So make sure that you respect that time limit. Otherwise, our judges might not be able to see the complete length of your video. So you can include a part of your PPT in the depo submission itself if you want that, but just a video would do fine as well. So yeah, that depends on you, but make sure to respect the time limit. All right, so let us see. So we do have some questions like, I don't see the team building. So again, make sure that you all are actually getting the Web3 apps role first. So once you log in and sign into the Discord server, under the channel and roles category, you need to select Web3 apps, and that will give you the necessary permission to see the specific channels for Web3 apps, and that includes the team building channel as well. So that might be the step. So if you are getting constrained, just feel free to message us on Discord, and we'll be able to help you out as well in the general chat if you are not seeing the channels even after getting the Web3 app role. All right, let us see. So we do have some other questions. It's not so I guess you are already trying to claim the GoDaddy domain. So make sure that the browser that you are trying, so in some cases that might be some cache issues, or if you already claimed the domain using the same email address before, so that might be the issue. But I would recommend you to try using the specific link that we provided. So that is tech.study. So just you need to use the exact same link to sign up. Once you sign up and register from a new email address that you have not used with GoDaddy before, and use our promo code, and even after that you are getting this error, please feel free to create a support ticket, and we will be able to look into the more details and help you out. So we do have some other questions, like any specific requirement on the IDE. Absolutely not. You can use any programming language and any sort of IDE that you would want to use. So whatever you are comfortable with, you are totally free to use that. Yes, on Cloud9, that is absolutely possible, and we would highly encourage you to use the team building channel to find a team. So if you are a beginner, you can still work in a team. Just mention whatever thing that interests you. So if you're, let's say, learning front end, just mention your curiosity and your desire to learn front end. If you're trying to get into the starting of the Web3, just mention that. And I have seen a lot of teams who actually help out the beginners as well, so they will be able to help you out as well. And I'm sorry you will find a team, but yeah, you can definitely try to find a team and work in a team this weekend as well. I hope that answers your question. Where can we find the link to the Soroban Quest? Again, this is also on our full schedule link, and also you will be able to see the announcement for that by way in the MLS community Discord. So please make sure that you are on the Discord, and you will be able to find the link where you can register for this event. And the event will itself happen on the Discord server voice channel, so you'll be able to join and interact with him as well for that. So make sure that you are on the community Discord server. Cool. Is there any point to this? If you all right, all right. So again, and the question from the GMARNAV. So they have asked if you have no prior knowledge in blockchain, is this going to be worthwhile, or things like so. Again, I already mentioned, so even if you are a beginner, even if you are learning blockchain for the first time, even if you do not have knowledge about Web3 at all, we do have a lot of resources, right? So if you go to hack.mls.io/ the prices link, so the prices link is also posted on the announcement channel. Let me quickly pull that for you all as well. So give me a second. You will be able to see all the prices information as well. So yeah, I got the link, and there you go. So you will be able to find the guides for all our sponsor prizes, and they are often beginner friendly. So if you just go to the getting started guide of, let's say, Flow or Starknet or MongoDB, those contain some really cool getting started guide to learn about Web3 and blockchain as well. So I would recommend you to check those guides to get started with blockchain, even if you are not familiar or have already used, as this is a very beginner friendly hackathon. So we encourage you to use that. Cool. uh, uh, All right. So again, the question is if we have some specific theme, or if it is okay to use Flutter, do we have to incorporate blockchain? Like I said, the theme is here for inspiration. We would recommend you to build something on top of Web3 technologies and the partner prices that we have. But again, if you do not want to, then you can work on any other theme that you want. The Web3 theme is here for inspiration, and we highly recommend you to use them, because we do have a lot of support and resources and mentorship sessions that is planned for that. But if you do not want to, then that is also possible. But we would highly recommend you to use Web3, because that would not only make your project eligible for the other categories, it would also make your project be eligible for the sponsor specific prizes as well. So yeah, that's a bonus on top of the other prizes. Like I said, we do have a Waze Soroban Quest mini event in about an hour. So make sure you first register to the mini event on the mini event link, and then you can join him on the Discord's voice channel. So on the Hacky Hangout voice channel, that is where the event will be happening, and you could also win some cool Anchor power bank in a raffle there as well. So stay tuned for that. Cool. So I guess I already answered the theme for the question and also the question for the programming language. Yep, you can use. Uh, we need to see some sort of public repo where your code is hosted. So your programming language could be anything, but to get ideas about the different programming patterns or to get snippets and examples, you could use other sources. But we need to have your code in some sort of a public repo. That could either be GitHub, GitLab, or things like that. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. And I think it's done, right? We answered a lot of questions today, and I hope it was super fun, right? So I will see you again in the next mini events, and I will be active on the Discord server as well. So it was super fun having you all at this opening ceremony, and I wish you all the best for your project. Until next time, I will see you. Have a great time. Bye bye, folks. Enjoy.